in Dynasty fantasy football, rushing QBs who primarily run the football at least 5 to 10 games are not the move. They are not the play. Just because Josh Allen has been prolific at it for 4 or 5 seasons in a row doesn't mean everyone else will, and it's always specifically the injuries. Of course Lamar Jackson got hurt again. Why? Because he runs the ball too much. Of course Jaden Daniels got hurt again because he runs the ball too much. Of course Justin Fields got benched because everybody drafted him for his amazing rushing ability that they forgot that he can't throw.
Anthony Richardson benched before the season even started.
Yeah, exactly. Anthony Richardson, top 5 pick. Everybody loved his rushing upside and his ability, and benched before the season. They preferred Daniel Jones, a pocket passer, over him. All right. Dak Prescott, a pocket passer, doing really, really well in the fantasy. Bo Nix, a pocket passer, who's running a lot less this season, doing really, really well in fantasy. And Josh Allen's not doing that great, but I blame his weapons, not necessarily him. But also the rushing has decreased as he's gotten older. I mean, this season, he's not as prolific as a runner or a red zone threat with his legs than he has been before. And I think part of that's coming with age. You could have taken Jared Goff way late in your redraft leagues. You could have gotten him for nothing in your dynasty leagues. And he's putting up better numbers than these rushing QBs, even if they were healthy. I don't get the glaze and the love and the suckling that goes on for these guys who can run a little bit because the injury proneness is just sky high. Like, I imagine, right, Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams in Dynasty. Yeah, Jaden Daniels is probably ahead of them still, but the gap is starting to close a little bit. Not that Caleb Williams is so much better or anything like that. It's just Jaden Daniels isn't playing. We all know when you don't play, your value goes down, right? Like, no matter how much theoretical rushing upside you have. Drake May is another guy that everybody was taking early because of his rushing upside, and ironically, he's not even doing well because he's not running at all. It's because of his passing that he's doing well. Point being is, go for your pocket passers in Dynasty. They get hurt a lot less, their careers last much longer, and they're always there when you need them. They're always available. And the best ability in real life football and Dynasty is availability much of the time. So just suck it up and take your pocket passer who throws 30 to 35 touchdowns. I mean, if you have a pocket passer with 4,000 yards, 30 touchdowns, that's got to be fantasy number-wise better than a rushing QB who runs for 500 yards and 5 rushing touchdowns and only throws for 20 touchdowns and 2,500 passing yards. Like, come on, just don't fall into the trap that you have to have a rushing QB. I would actually completely do the opposite in Dynasty.
It also is just annoying to see every expert, when they do their rookie rankings, they all are like, oh, I don't know how to evaluate QBs, which is fair because it's hard to do. But then like, he runs those, so let's just put him over this guy because he runs. It's like that. Yeah. It's such a cop-out. Like, you're not even going to try to think about maybe the situation they're in or anything. All you do is like, oh, this guy runs, this guy doesn't, so I'm going to prefer this guy.
Oh, I just thought of another one.
That's the most simpleton way to think about things. Like, it's the most 1D way to think about things, like, possible.
I thought of another one. Kyler Murray, injured, can't throw. And then more pocket passers. Sam Darnold, doing really, really well, doesn't run. Baker Mayfield, doing really, really well, runs sparingly.
What about Burrow? Burrow's always injury prone. Yeah, there's always an outlier.
There's always a couple outliers, Purdy and Burrow this year, but that's 2 compared to the 4 or 5 that happens every other year, not every single year. It's the most overrated thing in Dynasty. Second being running backs who catch 1 million passes. That has to be the second most overrated, but that's a whole different topic. We're done with this one.